Good morning. So I'm just walking through the town of Fort Williams. I'm gonna do some laundry today after all of the bog and mud walking. My stuff is really gross and stinky. So I'm happy to have this Nero day. So in a couple hours, I'm going to take a bus to, why can't I think of the name? Anyway, I'm taking a bus. And then after that, I'm taking another bus to go north. And I'm going to go stay at like a little cabin and hut tonight that's like a few miles walk from town. And then start making my way up north to Cape Wrath in the morning on foot. I think it's something like a 15-mile day, so not terribly far. And I could stay at this place actually at Cape Wrath for the evening. It's like a little hut or something. Or I could just keep walking another like 10 miles to town. So I have no plans, but I have options, so we'll see how things go. Okay, I got distracted on my way to laundry and think I need to stop for a second. So this is the laundry station. I've never seen anything like this before. Wow. Okay. And here we go. Cool. Getting a little bit of deja vu. I've walked this road before beginning my official hike. I'm definitely the kind of person that when I find something I like, I stick with it. So I really liked my first night up in the Highlands, so I'm literally doing the same thing again. I stopped by the grocery store in Kinloch, Fairview, and I got the same exact pizza that I got the first night. I'm staying in the same exact little cabin or it's not the same one, but it's in the same lot of cabins. And the only difference is that I'm gonna hike north instead of south. And I know so much more about the trail. And I know I said this already, but I just feel so much more confident. And even if the weather isn't perfect, though I think it's going to be a lot better, I feel like, I got this. So, last time I was here was, today is Monday, and I was here not last Thursday, but the Thursday before. So about like 10-ish days, and I'm a whole new woman, kind of. I'm tanner and a little more fit, a lot of miles behind me, and I've seen a lot of Scotland, but there's still more to see and do. And after a day in town and being back in civilization, I don't feel like I belong there. I mean, I know I'm not actually some wild woman. I'm very much a part of society, but when I was walking around Fort William today, I was just like, I just want to be out in the mountains. And I'm so glad I have a little more time to do just that. Okay, I still think this is like the coolest cemetery ever. Like, it's epic. Hello, chickens. What you doing? I don't have food for you, but you're very cute. Good morning, duck. I've seen you every time I've walked on this road. Okay, bye. Good morning. It's very still and humid today, which is very different from the first day I was out here. It was like sheets of rain coming down, and yeah, now it's kind of like muggy. But anyway, I left Old North Shore. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And I'm now heading further north to Cape Wrath today. I think my hike is only something like 12 miles, 14 miles, something like that. And from what I heard, there are a lot of ups and downs, so pretty challenging terrain. I left around 7:30 or so. Had a nice, I woke up at 3, but just spent the morning like writing in my journal, and I watched some TV. I saw the season premiere of House of the Dragon. I had breakfast and coffee. I had second breakfast, and finally I'm just like, okay, I should actually go and hike. But anyway, it was a very nice morning. But yeah, I'm just glad to be out here. It feels like forever since I've been hiking, even though I only took one day off. But yeah, I just feel like restless and ready to go and really excited about the day. These pretty flowers. It's turning into a really nice day. Just walking along. See this old house without a roof in a very remote place. Another kind of abandoned looking structure. There are some sheep there. And then look at this incredible view. We've got some cliffs off in the distance. I think I'm going to be walking across that beach in just a little bit. It's so cool to be actually out on the coast. Most of the trail is inland. You can see some people camping right by the beach. It is so peaceful and pretty. Happy to be here. Wow. It's a cool rock. Reminds me of Iceland. Hello, sheep. Oh, hi, babies. You look kind of wild, but I see that you're tagged. You're just a little scraggly. Okay, bye. Well, I've been very excited about visiting this particular bothy because there was a guy that lived here in solitude for a really long time, and he would only go into town just like on the occasion that he needed anything, but otherwise just lives up here by himself. So very tucked away. There he is. Some of his drawings. Paintings, rather. It's like a little window outside. And we are off back to no trail, just going that general direction between that mountain and that mountain. And there will be a lake that I stay to the right of. Wow, the wind is really picking up. This is a pretty big climb. Nothing as big as some of the other climbs I've done on this hike, but still, I'm up there, and I'm still going up. And I'm really hoping that once I get over this hilltop that I'll see a lighthouse. But I don't know if I'm that close yet. So we'll see. I don't want to get my hopes up, but my hopes are up a little bit. I'll just look at that blue ocean. Ooh, and that coastline. Wow. And I see something. I don't know if it's a lighthouse, but there's like something kind of sticking out there. But we'll see. I'm just gonna enjoy this. Well, the end of the trail is definitely up this way. This is so cool. It's beautiful. I love these wispy flowers. I don't know what they're called, but they're very cute. And I'm heading up this hill, and on this hill is a road which leads to Cape Wrath. just like that, and just like that, I am on a road. I just climbed up this hill. I came from those mountains over there, I think right through that pass, and I'm almost to Cape Wrath. This is the Cape Wrath Lighthouse Road. So I'm looking south, and you can see that's the beach I was on. And I know because you can see that sort of like, I don't know what you want to call it, like figure coming out of the water. I came all the way over here. I just noticed an old wall up there. I don't know if it's remnants of like barracks, like army related. Maybe I'll find out. And there it is. I just turned a corner or a bend, and that's the lighthouse. I just have this big smile on my face. I'm so happy. It all works out. I got here with lots of time to spare. I'm so glad that I could come back up and finish the trail and see this beautiful sight. And there she is. I'm officially here. I made it. I'm so happy. It's a beautiful day. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just so happy it all works out. I don't have any like big profound things to say other than I love Scotland and I'm gonna miss it here, and I'm really glad that I have a few more days of just getting to enjoy the country. Wow. It's crazy. I'm not getting any closer. It is the day after I've finished the trail, Cape Wrath Trail, but I wanted to hike this one portion that I skipped and did a road walk. So this is the road that I'm on now. And right behind me here is the hill that I went up on my first official day, where I actually got on a trail after taking a road detour. So I'm walking the rest of this road bit, and I'm gonna cross a bridge right there, and then hike north to Reconic. So I skipped this section in the beginning because it had been really rainy, and I heard that it's just horribly boggy. There's a river crossing that they said the river was really high. So it's probably still going to be boggy, but hopefully not as bad as it was. And hopefully the river crossing will not be so treacherous because it hasn't been raining like crazy in this last week. And I had some extra time, so I'm like, well, I would feel good about officially completing all of the trail, or at least one continuous line of official trail, since there are so many options along the way. So I feel more confident than I did, still a little apprehensive. The bus driver was telling me about a guy that did this section that he said the bogs were waist deep, which if it's that bad, you know, I might be rethinking my decisions today, but I have faith that it will be at least a little better than that. So we'll see. Beautiful mountains. Very pretty stag. Just hanging out. I'm gonna miss it here. And we're off trail. It's raining. I wouldn't have it any other way. Right, this is the lake I'll be skirting around to the right, making pretty good progress. So this is what the path around the lake looks like. I could see this being really bad on a rainy day, but thankfully it's had some time to dry out, so it's only mildly muddy. So here's the river I just crossed. It's not bad at all. This is the one that I heard was bad when it was raining really badly, but yeah, it was nice. Okay, so this section actually did have some pretty boggy parts, and for a second I was like, this isn't fun, I don't like this. But you know, it was only a small part of it, and now it's pretty easy cruising again. And overall this has been a really chill section, so I'm glad to be doing it. And just like that, I see the Bay of Reykjavik, which for me marks not the end of the trail, but a complete official footpath. Yay! And just out of curiosity, I checked the fastest known time website to see what the women's self-supported fastest known time is. And there's a bunch of variations, the east variation, the west variation, with Benai, without Benai. So I don't know, I'll have to double check, but I generally took a west variation, and the current women's self-supported record is 15 days, and I think I finished in just over 11 days if you start from when I actually hit the trail and on my first day, which is where I started from today to connect the path. So from then until I finish at the road now would be my official time, and I'll have to calculate it. And ultimately, it doesn't matter. Like, I came out here just to have fun and enjoy the trail, and I did. But if it also happens to be a fastest known time, that would be cool. All right, I'm approaching the road, and it's officially official. Almost. I've got to actually go to the road. And I'm on the road. And I'm going to cross it to connect my footpath, because I know I was walking on this side. And it's done. Very anticlimactic. Very anticlimactic. But that's okay. I feel satisfied and happy, and now I can say that I hiked the whole Cape Wrath Trail of a certain variation.